It has been now nearly 2 weeks since Madeline Kingsbury disappeared.
And for the first time in those 2 weeks, the father of her two young children is breaking his silence. As Fox 9's Bab Santos reports tonight, he's denying any involvement.
Adam Fravel is the father of Maddie's two children and believed to be the last person to see her before she disappeared. Now he says he's become the subject of a myriad of accusations, and on Wednesday, he denied them all. Through an attorney, Fravel broke his silence in a statement, writing, "During these last 12 days, I've cooperated with law enforcement at every turn, including sitting down for multiple interviews. I did not have anything to do with Maddie's disappearance." Just last weekend, more than 2,000 people volunteered in the search for Maddie as law enforcement continues to call her disappearance involuntary and suspicious. In a Wednesday statement, Winona police said in part, "We remain extremely concerned for her safety. We've drafted and served numerous search warrants. We are receiving dozens of tips a day through Crime Stoppers." Also releasing a statement, Maddie's family members said they are overwhelmed and forever changed by this waking nightmare, but also forever grateful for the outpouring of support. They continued, "Nothing in life prepares you for this. We're private people finding ourselves thrust into the national limelight at the most traumatic time in our lives. In the days since, the family has circled the wagons and gathered from near and across the world. We will find Madeline. This is our mission, and we will not falter." In Winona, Bab Santos, Fox 9.
Paul, 31st, and tonight we're learning new details about the father of her children. Our Mary McGuire joining us now after going through some court documents and talking to Maddie's family today. Mary.
Well, Kelsey, it's been nearly 2 weeks since anyone has seen or heard from Maddie Kingsbury, and her family is still desperately trying to find this mother of two. Tonight we are learning more from court records showing the father of those two children did not have custody of them and fought authorities who tried to remove him from his care after her disappearance.
You can flip stuff over. Do we flip stuff?
The search for Maddie continues, with authorities in both Winona and Fillmore counties conducting smaller scale searches for the missing mother this week.
We remain hopeful that we will find Madeline, hopefully soon.
The 26-year-old hasn't been seen since March 31st after dropping her two kids off at daycare with their father, Adam Fravel. Fravel told police he left her home in Maddie's minivan to run errands, and when he came back later, she was gone. Her phone, jacket, and wallet still inside. Maddie's sister Megan says she knew something was off when she never received a response from a text message that morning.
She never responded back at that time or since.
Fox 9 has obtained court documents that show in the days after Maddie went missing, those children were removed from Fravel's care, who does not have custody. Those records detail the exposure of the children to criminal activity in the children's home as one of the reasons why, and say Fravel was non-cooperative when authorities came to get the kids. Fravel is now fighting that custody order and through his attorney spoke publicly for the first time on Wednesday, insisting he had nothing to do with Maddie's disappearance and that he has been cooperating with law enforcement at every turn. He said law enforcement advised him on April 2nd that they would not recommend he attend press conferences or assist in searches due to safety concerns. But a spokesperson with the BCA tells Fox 9 they aren't aware of any law enforcement advising him not to attend news conferences or search for Maddie. Her family isn't commenting on that statement from Fravel, but say her kids are doing well.
I'm not at liberty to say whose custody they're in right now, but they're in good hands and they're safe and they're doing really well.
Now, a $50,000 reward is being offered for information leading to Maddie's whereabouts. Law enforcement has not named a suspect or a person of interest in this case, but do call Maddie's disappearance involuntary and suspicious. Kelsey and Amy.
All right. Thank you, Mary.